What's up everyone, Ben Murphy here, and today we're here with a 1997 Dodge Viper GTS. This thing looks absolutely insane and looks really cool. So first we're going to talk about the exterior, go around the design and some new things that was new for the GTS body. Then we're going to talk about the interior, then we're going to go into the hood, see what's powering this Dodge Viper GTS. Then we'll hear a cold startup and see what the exhaust sounds like. But first let's go around to the front of the car and talk about the design. Here we are at the front of the car, and so first the paint job. I think the paint looks really amazing. I really like the stripes, the blue with the white stripes. It's kind of like the classic kind of 97 GTS look, and when you think of that, you think of blue with white stripes. So, and then this car, for being a 1997, it looks brand new. It just looks really clean, and the owner has had it for 5 years, but it just looks brand new, and it has 11,000 miles on it, and he bought it with 6,000, so he's put about 1,000 miles on it every year. So now we come to these vents right here. So you have these vents that kind of go into the engine, probably most likely for cooling, because the engine is massive. It's a V10, and also you can see the hood. The hood is absolutely huge, so you can also, that's a really good indicator that the engine's going to be big as well. And then if you come around right here, you have this other little vent right here for the engine as well, probably for cooling. And then the last thing about the hood is you got your Viper logo right here, right on the front. So now we're gonna go around to the side of the car. So if we come around to the side, you've got your Viper GTS kind of writing right here. And then one thing that was new to the GTS body was actually exterior door handles, and they're in a very interesting place. So they're not like down here or anything. This is the door handle right here, and you hold this and you'll hear it kind of like electronically unlock, which is, I thought, very interesting for a 1997 car. But one kind of weird thing on the doors, like they come like really far out before they actually stay open, because you think, oh, you'd be able to bring it to like here and it'd stay, but it doesn't stay, so you have to bring it, like, kind of give it a little extra push for it to stay open. So now if we, one other thing on the side is right over here, there's like there's this little opening right here, I'm guessing for more aerodynamics. And also another new thing about the GTS body is they've put more aerodynamics on it to be faster, have less drag and more top speed than the previous Roadster version. So now we can go around to the back and talk about just the design of the back of the car, the trunk and whatnot. All right, so here at the back of the car, and I like the stripes, how they come down right here. And then if we come below, you see it has a big dual tip exhaust. We'll hear how that sounds later, but so for the trunk has 6.83 cubic feet of trunk space, so not big by any means, but you're definitely not buying this for a trunk. You're definitely not buying this to take grocery shopping or golfing or to the airport or anything. You're buying this because just to have fun in the car and how it drives. So now we'll hop on to the inside and we'll talk about the inside and some new features that the GTS body got. All right, so now we're on the inside of the Viper, and so there's not much in terms of features because it's a 97 and it's more of a driver focused car, but as you can see, it's a manual, obviously. But so this is the first time a Viper featured air conditioning. It's also the first time a Viper featured a CD player. Also power windows. Power windows was the first time that the Viper featured for the new GTS body. But the thing about the air conditioning, from what the owner told me, is that it doesn't work very well, since the engine, the heat the engine produces is so much that the air conditioning can't keep up with it. So the cabin, especially in the summer in Texas, still gets really hot. So it's almost making it basically makes it undrivable in the summer just because it gets so hot inside the cabin. And from what you notice is that it's a little tight, but it's still a good amount of space because I'm 6'1" and I do fit in here. It's 6'1", 6'3", not 6'1". But yeah, so that's really it for kind of the inside of the car. Now we're just gonna go around, talk about the front, what's powering the this Dodge Viper GTS and how fast it is. All right, so now we're under the hood of this 1997 Dodge Viper GTS. As you noticed, engine is absolutely huge. It's an 8-liter V10, making 450 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. And it'll accelerate you from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. And this is back in 1997. So 4 seconds is still a good 0 to 60 time today, but back in 1997, that's absolutely insane. And then it'll do the quarter mile in 12.1 seconds, reaching a top speed of 119 miles per hour. But the total top speed of this thing is 185 miles per hour. But some new upgrades that the GTS body got was it got new cams, new cylinders, and then the owner put on this new bolt-on cold air intake right there that you can see. And then he also, another upgrade he put on was a catback exhaust. But other than that, the car is completely bone stock. And so they also saved a little bit of weight when making this car. So instead, for some of the suspension components, instead of making them, they made them out of aluminum instead of out of iron, I believe. And so it makes the car lighter and have more power than the Roadster did. So that's really it. Now we'll see what the exhaust sounds like. I'm guessing it sounds pretty mean. Then we'll conclude this review and wrap it up after that. So I'll see you guys then. All right, so now finishing up this review, these originally went for $66,000. That was the original MSRP back in 1997, but this one was $71,000 for the blue with the white racing stripes, and then it has polished wheels as well. So that's what brought this up in value. But nowadays, I think they go for around similar because since it's 25 years old, it's officially marked as a collector's car. So they're gonna start appreciating more and more as the years go on. But yeah, I think now it still goes for around what its original MSRP was, which is really cool. Well, I think depending on what you're looking for, like this kind of car, I think we'll originally go for the one with the blue and the white racing stripes will originally go for 66, but other ones that are just solid colors will go for less. But that's really it for this video. So if you guys like this video, go down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you have seen more than one of my videos and you're not subscribed, just go down below, click the red subscribe button, take 1 to 2 seconds. And if you like this video, drop a like on the video and comment down below what other videos you'd like to see me do and what other cars you'd like to see me review. And I'll see you guys in the next video.